Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Rose Hanbury, you are speaking out and you letting us know, you're letting the whole world know. Don't nobody want Kate's bald-headed man with a alleged anger issue that can't dress, but always got on pants that are 3 sizes too small because he thinks he's showing off. But if you were showing off, you wouldn't have to wear pants 3 sizes too small. No, I'm just joking. Rose Hanbury literally came out and said, I would never. Now, in an interesting thing, she decided to speak to Business Insider. Don't ask me why that was. Again, this is the Palace Communications team. I do want to say this, baby. Twitter has been a flutter. Rose says it's not her. You can believe it if you want, but baby, one thing I do know is I did a video about the whole alleged affair, right? Has any mistress ever admitted that she was sleeping with somebody else's husband? Especially with the royals, you forget that Philip had a long-term special friend, Penny. I want to say her name is Lancaster, right? I don't know. Elizabeth and Penny were quite good friends. Penny's daughter looks like William in a wig. The king, or even the Prince of Wales, has traditionally always had a mistress. Rose and Kate did fall out. But one thing I want to say about this is, I'll say one thing. Rose issued a statement to Business Insider saying that all the rumors are completely false. She has strong connections to the royal family through generations. Her grandmother, Lady Elizabeth Lambert, was one of the bridesmaids at Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip's wedding in 1947. I believe one of her relatives was also mistress to a prior king, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll have to research that. Um, Again, why do I think Rose Hannah? Because they're trying to turn the topic from Kensington Palace being such an issue. I don't know about you, but I'm not letting up until I see Kate at her first official engagement. She says it's going to be Easter. Now it's May. Now it's June. But let me just say this. One thing William does like, which makes me think maybe these wish fairs are true. William must like a woman that comes from a scandalous family. Y'all, do you know because of the Royce Hanbury rumors, we have gotten Justice for the People, Republic of China? That's right. All those pictures of roses lounging around looking like an aristocratic baddie. Yeah, baby, the People Republic of China said those are stolen artifacts from the Qing dynasty. And baby, they want that mess back. I'm going to show y'all the video.
Chinese netizens are outraged to discover in Rose Hanbury's home they have a batch of furniture stolen from China during the Qing dynasty over 100 years ago. Rose Hanbury is now embroiled in the divorce rumors swirling around Prince William and Kate Middleton. Some Chinese netizens looked into the family history of Rose's husband's family and discovered Rose's husband was the 7th Marquis of Commonly. His grandfather was George Commonly, 5th Marquis, married to Sibyl Sassoon, the famous Sassoon family dowager, which allowed the Commonlys to acquire a great deal of wealth from the Sassoons. The Sassoon family had built their fortune by plundering China in the late Qing dynasty. The Peace Hotel in Shanghai, also known as the Sassoon Mansion, was once a Sassoon family asset. The Commonly family is still very rich. Well, for Chinese netizens, this is a great hurt. These cultural relics not only represent the history and culture of our nation, but are also the wisdom and hard work of our ancestors. But they are being used as trophies to show off. Lastly, is Kate Middleton safe right now?
In addition, let's talk about Rose Hanbury's husband, Mr. David, because Rose's husband has been involved in a lot of mess. Allegedly, he lives full-time in Paris with his special friend / roommate. However, the gentleman he lives in Paris full-time with has his own sordid history. Baby, we thought that William was going to leave Kate over those the Middleton are broke rumors. Maybe William likes likes to keep us of somebody that comes from a scamming family around him. Y'all, listen to this, all right? Okay, I found it. This is on the list. So they're saying that Rose's husband, he's an aristocrat, blah, 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 blah. He's 23 years older than Rose. Around that time, and this is what a lot of even Tatler says, his family was convinced that he would never marry. He liked being a bachelor and having his roommate. But he wanted an heir. So he met, impregnated, and very quickly married Rose Hanbury. The nuptials happened quickly, days after the engagement was announced. Their twin sons were born the same year, with a daughter following in 2026. Okay. Now get this. I'm sorry, 2016. Sorry. The British aristocrat inherited his title, the seventh Marquis of Cholmondeley, along with the actual castle and the family's home, Houghton Hall, which is originally built for the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. One of the rumors swirling is that his marriage has been one of convenience, devised to create his own heir to pass on the legacy and estate. David also has a long-time friendship with Francois Marie Bernier, dating back to the early 1980s. When David's sons were born, he named the Bernier the twins' godfather. If Bernier's name sounds familiar, it's due to his scandal-filled past, including a fraud arrest and 3-year prison sentence for swindling L'Oreal heiress Lillian Bentoncourt out of millions of dollars. Despite his friend's controversy, David still spends time with Bernier in France, triggering rumors about his continued friendship. The rumors popping up about David have only added more fuel to the bonfire of theories that Rose and William are engaging in an affair while married with children. Now, Rose has said it is unequivocally false. However, nothing has been proven in a court of law, either in the UK or in the US. But Rose maintains this is all lies, right? While married with children, Rose and her husband are rumored to have a marriage in law only, leaving Rose free to pursue whoever she wants, and as some people have deduced, without worrying of losing her aristocratic title. One person noted, right, on Twitter, now it makes sense why her husband was fine with Rose. They said her husband looks good and she's busy shagging the Prince William. Bring it to a whole other level. There are rumors involving the children. Now, here's the thing. I do believe that Rose's twin boys, that's her husband's kids. They look just like the husband to me. They really honestly do. That daughter is another thing. She does look like William to me, not when William was a child, but when William got older. They look very much alike. Now, half that place is inbred anyway, so maybe it's not, but that's just my takeaway, right? With David rumored to want an heir, but not necessarily a wife, people have proposed that Rose was actually pregnant with William's offspring when she agreed to marry David, a bargain giving his kids legitimacy and heirs. One person said it just assumed it was because marriage. I just assumed it was because the marriage. So William's children that were born on the wrong side of the blanket don't have a name. Didn't realize we were still questioning that. Now, let me just say that before I get into anything. There's two things. One, there is no way that the Cholmondeley's estate would have somebody else's. William, I don't even think, even by the rumors with Kate getting upset, was not messing with Rose then. So I think those kids actually are the heirs, but the daughter, because once you produce the heirs, and she produced 2 heirs at one time, the Spears, well, anything can happen. Rumors of David's close friendship with Bernier, Francois Marie Bernier, have also added to the reason why Rose might be indulging in an affair. He's thought to spend a great deal of time in France with his friend and may even have purchased a house with him. I've heard it was an apartment, but you know how those apartments are on the Champs Elysees. They're like literally 8,000 square feet. They're saying that she's left alone a lot, and William fills that void. You guys, listen. Let me know what you think in the comments. And also, what do you think about this whole Rose Queen dynasty? I'll say one thing. William likes a liar. William likes a family of scammers. William likes a family of frauds. I will say one thing. I do agree we are always on Kate's family for being little scammers, but I think it's time for us to realize that at the end of the day, the UK aristocracy is built on stolen artifacts, stolen money, stolen wealth, and they proudly display it. So who are they to look down on Kate's parents? I know Kate's parents are perfectly horrible, but do you see what I'm saying? Who the F are you to look down on anyone when half of you guys are literally flossing your stolen stuff? I guess after 100 years, right? You can't take it back. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.